I used to think meaning was something you just stumbled upon, something that would naturally fall into place when you had the right job, the right relationships, the right level of success. But I was wrong. Have you ever felt like life should be more fulfilling, but you just can't figure out why it isn't? Then you're not alone. This feeling, this sense of emptiness, it's something more and more people are struggling with. In fact, nearly 60% of young adults today report having little or no sense of purpose. In the 1980s, that number was just 30%. 30%. So what changed? And more importantly, what can we do about it? We live in a world of limitless opportunities. We have more technology, more ways to connect, more freedom than any generation before us. But somehow we feel more disconnected than ever. And this isn't just a personal struggle, it's a societal shift. Traditional meaning makers have faded. Religion, community, and stable social structures once gave people a built-in sense of purpose. As these have declined, we've been left to figure it out on our own. Hyper-individualism. We're told we can be anything, do anything. But that also means the weight of creating our own meaning falls entirely on us, and that can feel overwhelming. The comparison trap. We wake up and scroll through highlight reels of other people's lives, and whether we realise it or not, we start questioning our own direction. The changing role of work. Our jobs used to define us, but with industry shifting, careers becoming less stable and work losing its permanence, many people feel lost. The mental health crisis. Anxiety, depression and loneliness are on the rise, often hand in hand with a lack of purpose. The loss of shared narratives. Past generations found meaning in collective struggles. Wars, movements, cultural shifts. Today we're fragmented, pulled in 1,000 directions with no clear common purpose. So where does that leave us? And more importantly, how do we find purpose again? Step 1. Shift from consuming to creating. We spend hours scrolling, watching, absorbing, but rarely creating. And here's the thing, meaning isn't found in what we consume, it's found in what we contribute. Even small acts of creation, writing, cooking, painting, building, can give us a sense of purpose. So try this. Every day, set aside time to make something new. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start. Step 2. Prioritise deep relationships. Loneliness is one of the biggest contributors to the meaning crisis, and yet we spend more time on surface level interactions than ever before. Texting someone isn't the same as a real connection, so make the call, meet up, write a letter, ask deeper questions, because purpose is rarely found alone. It's built through relationships. Step 3. Focus on helping others. If you feel lost, one of the quickest ways to find meaning is to help someone else. It doesn't have to be grand. Offer support, mentor someone, help a neighbour. Try this. Every morning, ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today that will make a difference for someone else? Step 4. Reframe challenges as growth. We all face setbacks, but the way we frame them determines whether they drain us or build us. Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of the Holocaust, wrote that meaning can be found in suffering, if we choose to see it as an opportunity for growth. Next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can this teach me? How will this shape me into a stronger version of myself? Step 5. Define your own meaning. Too often we wait for purpose to just appear, but clarity comes from taking action. Ask yourself, when do I most feel alive? What activities make me feel fulfilled? If fear wasn't a factor, what would I pursue? Once you have your answers, start aligning your daily life with them. Step 6. Establish a meaningful daily ritual. Throughout history, people have used rituals to create structure and purpose. Modern life lacks these moments of reflection, so create your own. It could be a morning gratitude practice, a daily walk, time spent reflecting on what gave your day meaning. The key isn't what it is, it's consistency, because small repeated actions build towards deeper purpose over time. So here's the truth. Purpose isn't something that magically appears. It's something you build. It's shaped by the choices you make each day, the way you interact with the world, and the perspective you bring to your struggles. And while the meaning crisis is real, it's not permanent. So if you're feeling lost, start small. Pick just one thing from this list and try it for a week. See what happens. And now I want to hear from you. Have you ever struggled with this feeling of emptiness? And if so, what has helped you find meaning? Drop a comment below and let's start the conversation.